Your brain is lying to you, not because it wants to deceive you, but because it has no other choice. At this very moment, what you call reality is not the world itself. It is a reconstruction built inside your brain from incomplete signals. You are not seeing the world as it is. You are seeing the brain's best prediction of it. And once you understand how perception truly works, you'll never experience reality the same way again. To understand this, we need to start at the very beginning, with your senses.
Science Nucleus, exploring the core of reality.
Everything you perceive begins as raw physical signals, light waves, sound vibrations, pressure on the skin, chemical molecules in the air. But here's the first surprise. Your senses capture only a tiny fraction of what actually exists. Your eyes see only a narrow band of light. Your ears hear only a small range of frequencies. Your skin detects pressure, but not the forces moving through space around you. What reaches the brain is not reality. It's fragmented, partial, and incomplete data. And yet somehow your experience of the world feels whole, stable, and detailed. That's because perception doesn't happen in the eyes. It happens in the brain. Vision feels effortless, but biologically, it's one of the most complex processes in the human body. Your eyes don't capture images like a camera. They convert light into electrical signals, nothing more. Those signals travel through the optic nerve into the brain, where they arrive as abstract data, edges, contrast, motion, color fragments. There is no picture yet. The image you see doesn't exist until the brain assembles it. Your visual cortex takes these signals and builds a model of the world, moment by moment, frame by frame. But the brain doesn't wait passively for information. It does something far more powerful. Your brain is a prediction machine. Before sensory information even arrives, the brain is already guessing what it expects to see, hear, and feel. These predictions are based on past experience, memory, and context. When the incoming data matches the prediction, perception feels smooth and instant. When it doesn't, you notice confusion, surprise, or illusion. In reality, perception is not reaction. It's prediction, constantly corrected by sensory feedback. And when prediction goes wrong, the illusion becomes visible. Optical illusions are not tricks of the eyes. They are windows into how the brain works. The same visual signal can produce completely different experiences depending on expectation, context, and neural interpretation. Your brain fills gaps. It exaggerates contrasts. It assumes patterns where none exist. Illusions reveal a simple truth. What you perceive is not guaranteed to be accurate, only useful. But perception doesn't just shape space and form. It also reshapes something even more fundamental: time. Time feels constant until it doesn't. In moments of danger, time seems to slow down. In routine moments, hours disappear without notice. The brain has no internal clock. Instead, it constructs time from attention, emotion, and neural activity. When the brain processes more information, time feels longer. When processing is minimal, time feels compressed. Time, like vision, is not observed, it is interpreted. And one of the strongest forces shaping that interpretation is memory. Memory is not a recording of the past, it is a reconstruction, just like perception. Every memory you recall slightly changes, and those memories influence how you perceive the present. Your brain uses past experience to predict what's happening now. This makes perception faster, but also biased. Two people can witness the same event and experience two different realities. When these systems fail, the cracks in perception begin to show. When neural signals are disrupted, perception breaks down. Faces become unrecognizable. Sounds lose meaning. Objects feel unfamiliar. These failures reveal something crucial. Perception is an active process, not a passive one. The brain must constantly organize, filter, and interpret, or reality collapses into noise. So where does that leave the real world itself? The external world is real. Physics is real. The universe exists independently of us. But your experience of it is filtered through biology. Perception is the interface between reality and consciousness. It does not show the world as it is. It shows the version most useful for survival. And understanding this changes how we see ourselves. Understanding perception makes us more aware, more cautious, and more curious. It reminds us that disagreement doesn't always mean ignorance. Sometimes it means different interpretations of the same reality. The brain is not broken. It is doing exactly what evolution designed it to do. But this raises an even deeper question. If the brain constructs reality, what role does attention play? What about consciousness, choice, control? In the next episode, we explore how the brain decides what matters and what doesn't, because understanding perception is only the beginning. If you enjoyed the video content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let the information come to you. Welcome to Science Nucleus, where we explore the core of reality.